hear me, Lawrence? It should be making noise now, right? We didn't get that little intro thing we normally do. Did we? I must be having a little tech issues. Drew, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Scott, can you hear me?
Aloha de paz.
Okay. Lawrence, you're in the stream, or did you want to be in the stream?
Yes.
Islands in the stream.
Okay, let me see if I get my video to work. There we go. All right, Scott, I didn't get lyrics tonight, so what do we got?
I'm a space cowboy with a green ring. I fly.
Five.
We're drawing. Green lanterns tonight. Lanterns tonight. Green lanterns tonight.
All right. I'm going to hazard a guess that I'm probably the only one here so far that's watched it.
I watched it.
Oh, you did? Okay. Drew, by the way, I'm sorry. How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm good.
You good? You're able to? Are you back home now? Or are you still out of the apartment?
I'm home.
Yay.
I know you were having some trouble with the stairs and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad to have you back. We missed you. Our resident historic nerd historian.
I missed you just because you're Drew.
I'm not expecting John tonight. I think John is in San Francisco, right?
Oh yeah, they went for was it card party or something?
Yeah, something like that. Aiko was supposed to join. I haven't seen her yet, but we'll see if she joins us. Scott, I'm sorry, go ahead. Scott, did you watch the show?
No, not yet. Not sure.
Not yet. No HBO.
No, just And I'm like, you're not wearing a mask. You know, all kind of stuff is funky.
Yeah. I don't know. I stopped letting my own baggage like stop me from enjoying stuff these days. You know.
Well, I mean, usually, but it's a
I, I,
certain
th-
thing
I
for
think
me.
I
It's
think
like,
Man of Steel is the one that broke me. You know, after getting in fights with people after that, BBS, it's like screw it. I'm just gonna watch it. It is what it is.
no,
If I
yeah,
don't
no,
like it, I don't like it.
I usually give these kind of things like 3 episodes, and then after that, it's like, yeah, screw this. I don't like this anymore. And so far, it's kind of like, I don't know. I have more fun watching King of the Hill. And, you know,
It's not. There's not a lot of. I wouldn't say that the Lanterns is joyless, but there's not a lot of happiness in it for sure.
Yeah.
But I will say I'm enjoying some of the references to comics that they've stuck in there. I don't know. I feel like I feel like Lanterns is like they're trying to sell space cops to the normies, you know. And and I mean, I think that's really what it comes down to because you know when you're trying to sell like HBO subscriptions, they need more than you know a comic that might have at its best what 200,000, maybe 300,000 readers isn't enough to like really sell subscriptions to a streaming service, you know?
yeah, but isn't that like how they get like you just have the stuff on, and then if it's good, it'll attract people, right? That's how they get like Walking Dead and Game of Thrones and stuff like that on, right? Because I don't like that kind of stuff, but you know,
Yeah, but I mean, like even Walking Dead and freaking, you know, I think Kirkland was like heavily involved with that show. They deviated from the comics quite a bit, and you know, I think it's like it might it might inspire somebody to make a, a program, but I don't know. I mean, ultimately, the networks or the writers or directors or whatever, they're going to want to put their own spin on stuff, you know.
I think because especially this comes sounding funny, but it's not the deviation totally from the comics, you know, but it's when the character or the heart of the character seems like it's not there. That's when I start saying like, yeah, that's not right. And, you know,
Yeah,
because like in name only type of stuff, right? Where the Tino was Catwoman in name only, right?
I feel like like after this. I mean, I don't know if you want spoiled, but like after the second episode, we got to see. I'm guessing is Oa. You know, so we did. And we see Sinestro in like the space jail, and I thought it was really interesting that like when Hal Jordan goes to the space jail to see Sinestro, there's different rooms. They got like a yellow light, and then when he gets approved to enter, then the yellow light goes away, and he can like go in there. And I don't know if they're gonna put in the weakness to yellow or not, but I thought it was kind of neat that they. I noticed that the prison has like yellow lights on each room, which I thought was kind of cool. I mean, there's little nods to it that I thought were kind of nice, and I don't know, like in this universe, Hal Jordan he's not trying to hide his identity at all.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I was like, what's going on here? When did that happen? But nowadays, it's like movies are like, no secret identities. Just call the guys out by name loudly in public.
And half these actors don't want to wear a mask all the time because you can't hide the moneymaker.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know. There's things that I've enjoyed about Lantern so far, and there was even he has like his little like safe that he keeps the power battery in. he sends John Stewart to go get his power battery, and the password to open the safe is Mogu doesn't socialize, which was a reference to the old Green Lantern Corps comics, because Mogu was the Green Lantern that's a living planet.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There were some deep cuts I thought were kind of fun, and I have a sneaking suspicion that they're going to introduce some more characters soon. I don't know. It could be interesting. But it's definitely aimed at an older audience for sure.
Yeah, it's I mean, they tried to pitch it as like a grounded, cop thing, but obviously, it's going to be. I mean, the crime involves aliens, so it's not just a run of the mill cop show. It's more Men in Black than Hill Street Blues.
Yeah, to me it felt like it kind of the sort of adversarial nature that they have between Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan reminded me a bit of 48 Hours, but not quite as racist. They're not buddy. It's like it's not a buddy cop joke because they're not buddies at all.
You know, they're buddies.
I didn't get the impression that there's a.
Yeah, no, they're not. I'm just.
I don't know.
A lot of people are making a point of the Hal Jordan's a dick. He's like, well, yeah, he's a dick. But there's something about the way that what's his name, Kyle Chandler, is that the actor, Kyle Chandler, right?
Yeah.
His delivery is, he's obviously a dick, but it doesn't necessarily feel malicious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
I think
it's like there's an undercurrent of kind of like respect in there, but it's like, hey, it's mine right now. You got to work for it.
Yeah. I mean, I think they talk about it in the first episode how he makes a point of telling him how like the ring chose him, whereas the Guardians are the ones who chose Jon Stewart.
I think the Guardians are going to be the villains, personally.
Well, I mean, in the comics, especially from like the 70s on, Hal Jordan had a real adversarial relationship with the Guardians. He often wanted to quit and felt like he was just being, he was basically just a pawn of the Guardians. Yeah. I feel like, his disdain for them comes across in the show, and I feel like that's definitely on character for, different interpretations of how Jordan for sure.
I'm not familiar with the Manhunters in the context of the. I mean, I'm familiar with like the Martian Manhunter, but I'm not familiar with the Manhunters in the context of the show's using.
Well,
I understand it's a comic. It is from the comics, right? The Manhunters.
Yep. So the Manhunters were the Guardians' first foray into intergalactic policing. They were they were androids, that were created by the Guardians, and they had power batteries that they used to power their weapons. Um, they didn't have the ring, but they had like different weapons and things that they used the power batteries to power. And they end up sort of rebelling against the Guardians, and the Guardians have to try to like destroy them. And then they end up, sort of going into hiding on different worlds, including Earth. And on Earth, they become this manhunter cult, and that's where they have that's sort of like their retcon to explain how there were different heroes. Because there was a manhunter like in the 1940s, and then there was a manhunter in the 70s, and there was another manhunter later. But that basically the retcon is that those guys had been sort of inducted into the manhunter cult, and were acting as agents of the manhunters under the assumption that they were trying to like serve justice. But the anyway, the manhunter cult that was introduced by Jack Kirby. A character that was named Mark Shaw that called himself Manhunter, and then that sort of got adopted by other writers later, and they sort of came up with the idea that this cult was derived from these androids that had once worked for the Guardians. Anyway, it's pretty convoluted, but yeah, it is from the comics. There haven't been much done with the Manhunters in recent years, but there was a big event. Like they made it their big crossover event back in the '90s for DC, and this crossover called Millennium that had the Manhunters in.
But yeah, we talk about they were trying to get like more broad appeal. I think the draw for most people for the show are the two main characters, the two main actors.
Yeah.
Right? Aaron Pierre and Kyle Chandler, right?
Yeah. They both had followings.
Yeah, I think that was the main draw for a lot of people, and hopefully that'll keep them in. I kind of still trip out at the one that plays the sheriff in this Nebraska town.
Yeah. Kelly McDonald.
That's Merida.
Yeah.
from Brave. It's weird seeing them on the talk circuit, where they're not in their English, their American accents,
Somebody
Aaron Pierre's English too, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, you were saying, Drew?
Oh, no, somebody posted online that the character that Kelly McDonald plays, because in the last episode, she said she moved to Nebraska from Gotham.
Yeah.
And I think she has somebody said that there is a character that she might be from the Gotham PD storyline. But,
yeah, I don't know. The fan theories are running rampant online. I'm just kind of ignoring them at this point. Yeah, it's Mephisto all over again.
Well, I mean, eventually they did introduce Mephisto.
But it's like, everybody's got an idea. Oh, this person's this person. This person's this one. Just watch the show.
Yeah.
And the bad part about all the fan theories is like, people get disappointed when the theories aren't what they wanted them to be. It's like, well, you're not the show writer. You get mad because it wasn't what you theorized. Anyway, I just have a an aversion to a lot of fandom lately. They just want to fight about stuff.
Well, I mean, that's always the case.
It wasn't always like that, but it's certainly been that way the last few years. John Stewart's lantern suit. I'm not. That's the one thing I'm not too crazy about the show is like the suits that they're using. So I hope when they get John into his suit that it's a little more traditional to the comics.
Yeah, I'm curious. I'm guessing they're gonna make us wait till the end for that.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like, you know, we still have to get the explanation of how Guy is around.
I think Guy's going to show up pretty quick.
I think he's in the next episode.
But it'd be one of those flash forward scenes,
I think so.
That's the other thing is they're when you go to watch the show, Scott, it takes place in 2 different time periods.
Yeah.
I want to see the aliens. I always like the Green Lantern Corps, and like the idea of all these weird aliens that are, I like Salak and Tomar Ray and Kilowog, all those guys.
You think they'll bring in a Deck Star?
I think it would be cool.
That'd be the DC's
Dexter was a red
Rocket Raccoon.
No. So they had Chip. Chip was the Green Lantern. He was the sort of squirrel looking guy.
Oh, right.
Dexter was a red lantern. I don't think they're gonna do all that. I don't know, maybe.
His story, that poor guy, that story was all messed up.
With Dexter?
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I'll be surprised if they do like multicolored lanterns in this show.
Well, they got Sinestro, so they could.
Yeah, that's about as far as it's going.
Yeah, I mean, Sinestro was around way before they had the idea to make a different colored cores. So. He's way before DEI.
Did you go to DEI? Did you really go there? That's all about DEI.
Like Denny O'Neil, when he wanted to make a black Green Lantern, he wanted to give him a crazy name. Like he wanted to call him something like,
Isaiah Washington.
He was like something like Lincoln Washington or whatever. Like he wanted to give him this like name, and Neil Adams was like, "How about we just call him John Stewart?" And they wanted to make him like, they had to make him like on the streets or whatever. And Adams was like, "What if he was like an architect?" And I liked the idea, like John Stewart, he's an architect, and in the comics he's an architect, and that's part of why he's so good at making constructs with the ring, is because he's able to imagine like anything, because he has this background in architecture. He's an engineer, and he can put together all these things with his just with his willpower, and that's like his whole
Power of
thing.
his mind.
He's supposed to be really good, whereas like Hal Jordan will usually make like a big fist or maybe a giant or or a boxing glove or something. Jon Stewart is a lot more creative. He would make a lot more intricate stuff out of his ring constructs. And
Too bad we're probably not going to see Kyle Rayner.
you see, I don't know. Like maybe it's coming down the line. Who knows? Like maybe there's, well, that's the other thing too. Is there's how many Green Lanterns are from Earth? There's like there's Hal, there's Guy, there's John, there's Kyle, there's what's his name?
Simon.
Simon Baz. There's Jessica Cruz.
What's the sister with the funky glasses?
Oh, what's her name? Is like Sojourner? No, what's her name? Joe. I know it's something.
It's like I don't know a lot of these. It's like my reading knowledge is like 30 years out of date at this point. I mean, I've drawn a lot of the characters because we do all the bookmarks and stuff every year. So
yeah, Sojourner Mullen is her name.
Sojourner?
She's the one. Yeah, so they call her Joe for short. But Sojourner Mullen is she's the far sector, but she's not part of sector 2814. I think she's from a different sector way out in space. She's from Earth. I don't know how they explain.
they're outsourcing. We're outsourcing to other planets now.
So, yeah, actually, I have her comics. I like hers.
I just like her crazy glasses. I had to draw her one time for a bookmark. Cool looking.
I don't know.
The Cruise one, she's like depicted as the hot lantern, apparently.
Well, the interesting thing about Jessica Cruz was that her ring isn't actually a Green Lantern ring. Her ring is actually from the Earth 3 where all the Justice League are villains. Her ring, she has Power Rings ring. The guy who was the evil Green Lantern from the Crime Syndicate, which is like the evil Justice. Yeah, Earth 3. So it's like it gets revealed that Jessica Cruz has that ring, but she ends up turning good as opposed to being a member of the Crime Syndicate. In my opinion, the hot Green Lantern was always Kat Matui. I like her.
Not familiar with her off the top of my head.
She's from the same world that Abin Sur and Sinestro are from. She's from this planet called Corrigar.
Marie Franklin.
I don't remember Marie Franklin.
Roxette? Bridget, I'm sorry, Franklin. What's your name? The Roxette lady.
Oh.
Marie.
With the band Roxette.
No, she has that kind of almost buzz cut type of thing going on too, right?
Yeah, the sort of like kind of a mullet.
Yeah.
But with the shaved side. I like Kat Matui. What was the other one? Arissa. She was like the really young one.
Who's Broccoli guy? Who's the Broccoli guy?
Oh. I can't remember his name. The broccoli guy.
I got to step away for a minute. I'll mute myself.
I can find some pictures of these guys. That's the black name. There's too many. I'm scrolling through this list of aliens. And there's so much of them.
Hey, I go.
Hi.
This Roger guy. Okay. Found him, but the print is too small. I can't read his name.
Hi, I go.
Hello.
Stuck in on me. Are you making a lantern gabber tonight?
Yeah, yeah. I had a good idea and then I forgot what it was.
What's the gabber's lantern name?
Lantern name?
Yeah, give me like a good alien name.
Green Gabber. Nort. Call it Nort.
Nort.
Oh,
Nort.
I don't know. I was just gonna draw like a regular lantern as like a gabber, or like a gabber popping out of a lantern.
Oh, okay.
I had a better idea than that, and I forgot what it was. Maybe it'll come to me as I watch everybody else draw.
I'm drawing John Stewart, but in a more traditional Green Lantern outfit.
I'm drawing John Stewart, but in the TV.
I'm drawing John Stewart from The Daily Show.
As a Green Lantern?
No, I'm not drawing that. But I had to jump together drawing John Stewart.
Just pretend like, oh, wait, I thought you said if John Stewart was a Green Lantern, so I drew John Stewart as a Green Lantern.
That's a John thing. If John were here.
Well, John's not here, so you have to pick up the slack, Scott.
I'm working on something.
All right.
My daughter, like her, I didn't really like push the comics on her when she was little, so her introduction to a lot of these superheroes was from the Justice League cartoon.
Oh yeah. John Stewart was big in that.
And when that Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern movie came out, she was like really, yeah. She was like, yeah. She's like, Green Lantern's supposed to be a black guy, and I was like, well, I mean, technically, but she was like, she was like, no, he's supposed to be this guy. Like, I just thought it was funny. But that was her. John Stewart's her Green Lantern.
Yeah. That's it goes back to that old, Stan Lee. Like every comic's someone's first comic,
Yeah.
Alan Scott.
Yeah, I've heard some crazy fan theories about Alan Scott being in the show.
Well, I think in this universe that the show and the movies take place in, there was a Justice Society. I figure like you gotta have if you're gonna have a Justice Society, you gotta have you know.
Did you watch the Stargirl TV series?
I saw a few episodes of it and I liked what I saw. To be honest with you,
Just the mentioning of the Justice Society just reminded me of that because they had some of the society members.
yeah, I think they because there's a whole thing when they're in Superman when they're at the headquarters of the Justice Gang, which is like the Hall of Justice.
Yeah, there's some stuff in the like the background of trophy cases, right?
But you can see there's a big mural on the wall, and there's like a whole bunch of characters in the background, and they're all these like references to like older characters. And one of them is the original Flash, I think.
The Doctor Fate.
I don't know. In the show, they're really playing up like Jon Stewart being a Marine, and he was a Marine. They made him a Marine in the cartoon.
Because Architect wasn't fancy enough, right?
But he
wasn't cool enough.
But I mean, he was an architect in the cartoon too. He was a former Marine, but he was working as an architect. When he's not being Green Lantern. I don't know. It's what it feels like. It feels like they're really playing up like the militaristic side of Jon Stewart. But I thought he was cool that he was an architect.
Are you familiar with the Jon Stewart origin? Like the thing they had in the show where his dad like shooting stuff off the top of his head? Is that
I don't remember
from the
the
comics?
I don't remember that. I don't remember that from the comics at all. But
I remember that. I saw that. They leaked like the first 5 minutes of the show, or not leaked it, but they promoted it first 5 minutes of the show. And I remember watching it. And that's fucked up.
yeah, I don't know why they did that. I guess it was like the idea was that he was like his parents were training him from an early age to be a Green Lantern.
Yeah. Still messed up.
Yeah, definitely messed up.
Oh. All right.
Mm-hmm.
You all right, Scott?
Yeah. Fun. I'm a steamboat interrupting other people's shows.
quiet all of a sudden. Oh, there we go. How's the King of the Hill, Scott? You still going with that?
I watched the new season 2 times already.
Oh, it's done now. The season's already over.
Yeah,
Is it? What channel is it on?
Hulu.
Oh,
I don't know if it's on Disney Plus, but it's on Hulu.
I have.
It depends on what subscription level you have on Disney Plus. Because they do bundle with Hulu, but you have to have the right subscription.
Yeah, I only have Hulu.
Because I have the Disney with Hulu. That's the only reason I watch the Hulu stuff. What's going watching on Hulu? Is Hulu has the Deli Boys, right? Is that Hulu?
What is that?
Or is that Netflix? I think it's Hulu. Like the lady that John hooks up with in the first episode, Orna Janganathan. she's the auntie in Deli Boys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's like a mob boss. You're quiet tonight. What you watching? Aiko, what you looking at? What you got going on in the background?
I'm trying to find a lantern I can draw from Pocopia.
From what?
From Pocopia. They have a lot of lanterns in that game. So I'm trying to find one that I want to gabrify.
Oh. We'll do it on top. 3 minutes. So the Justice League that had John Stewart is kind of after my time. I grew up with Super Friends. I was
Yeah. I like Super Friends. That was definitely a must on Saturday morning.
They didn't do the Meanwhile in the Halls of Justice thing in the updated one, did they?
It's the more modern cartoon.
Yeah, the one with John Stewart. They didn't do Meanwhile in the Halls of Justice.
They did not, but
I didn't think they would.
they did do an episode where Amanda Waller gets the Cadmus Project to like genetically engineer some heroes because the government doesn't like that the Justice League is so powerful. They want their own version that they can control. And so Amanda Waller gets the Cadmus Project to make these genetically engineered heroes that are very reminiscent of the heroes from the Super Friends cartoon that a lot of people refer to as the affirmative action heroes.
Samurai, Apache Chief. Was it Black Lightning? Was the last one?
Yeah. Black Vulcan. they changed it to Black Vulcan because they didn't want to pay Tony Isabella royalties.
Yeah.
I guess he got a stake of that character, and they want to have to pay him royalties, so they just made up a kind of a ripoff of Black Lightning and called him Black Vulcan.
Well, that's shitty.
Yeah. But originally it was going to be Black Lightning. I saw there were the character designs that Alex House did for the original Super Friends cartoon. I guess they were gonna put Shazam in there.
Captain Marvel.
You mean Captain Marvel?
Yeah, Captain Marvel. But they I guess they didn't know that I guess Filmation had the rights to it.
Oh.
But they originally intended, and in the Legion of Doom, Toth had put in I think Dr. Savannah, and he had designs for Savannah, and he had designs for I think Mr. Atom. Like I think he originally intended to have more Captain Marvel villains for the Legion of Doom, but it just didn't work out. But yeah, when the modern Justice League had those characters that were sort of like homages to the characters that they made up.
Homage, rip off, you know.
There's a character that was like samurai. There were these two characters that were very much like the Wonder Twins. They had a Native American guy, and there was definitely one that was a lot like Black Vulcan.
So,
I had a friend that went to the Big Island the other day, and I was going to tell him to swing by, enjoy comics, to check on Michael Sato, and then I remembered, oh, they closed. I forgot that they closed. I hope he's doing all right.
Hi.
Ron.
Hi, Ron.
Hello.
Hello. How are you this fine evening?
Hi, Ron.
Okay.
Did you watch the first 2 episodes of Lanterns?
Yeah.
You have thoughts?
Well, I like the second one better.
What was about the second one that
But
got
that's
you?
fine. Yeah, I think it's because it seems to be more like a mystery. I mean, you could eliminate any mention of the lanterns or anything just that deals with the Green
You didn't like
Lantern, I
the
guess.
interrogation in the first episode?
Well, yeah. I mean, that was an interesting interrogation. You didn't need, like I said, so far, you don't even need any mention of the lanterns, and it's kind of a good, like, detective story.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm kind of wishing like you don't put any of the lantern stuff in there.
but then it would have just been like season 5 of True Detective.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, aren't some of the creative staff coming from True Detective, or what? What's the other show?
Oh, I don't know.
I think a lot of the creative staff came from one of those detective shows. Is it True Detective?
Oh, maybe that's why it's kind of a good detective story.
I mean, Damon Lindelof is coming from uh, Lost and Star Trek, and then I think they got. I think I think a couple of the guys on it are actually from the comics. Some of the writers on the show.
Didn't Lindelof do The Watchmen too?
You know what? I think he did. I liked Watchmen.
Which kind of, because it does have a bit of a feel of Watchmen too, you know.
Yeah, you're right. It is very dark and unhappy.
I am, admittedly enjoying the rated R Hal Jordan. It's a hero at the end of his career, and he just has no fucks to give. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I kind of enjoying that. I mean, but I just kind of take whatever the shows give me these points. It's definitely not the Hal Jordan I read growing up, but I'm enjoying it.
I don't hate it. I don't know. I've been enjoying it so far. But Ron's right. You wouldn't have to edit it very much to take out any indication of Green Lantern. It would just be a cop show.
Yeah, I think if they took away like mentions of the aliens and stuff, you would think it's just some kind of country militia group, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which tracks?
You Yeah, well, even if you left the alien element in there, it's probably a pretty good X-Files type of story, and I'm okay with that. Get Mulder and Scully in there. So at the end, did we all see
Yeah,
that?
what?
Of the last
The end of
episode,
the second episode. Yeah, last episode. Was that Oa, or was that just a prison planet?
I'm assuming it's Oa, but
Okay.
I don't know. Did the Guardians have a prison planet? I can't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Honestly, it looked like Krypton from the original Superman movie. It's all like white and icy looking.
Yeah, yeah.
It's Hoth.
No. Hoth didn't look icy looking. It just looked white and bluish.
You guys ready to do some first looks? About time.
Is it about that
Oh,
time?
let's do first looks, Lawrence.
Whoa.
Oh,
I'll go ahead and go first, Lawrence. So here's where I'm at so far on my John Stewart Green Lantern. Trying to. You know, the weird thing, I don't like doing portraiture, but I seem to draw a lot of people. All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go.
All right, let's see what Drooby's got so far.
All right, hold on a second. You look at me for a second, all my craziness, and now okay.
Is that what the show's gonna look like?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were drawing the one from the show. I was like,
Well, I mean, I'm trying to make it look sort of in line with the show, but I'm just sort of making it up.
okay, that tracks. Looking good. All right. Scott, you got something to show yet? Scott, you here? All right. Well, let's get
What
going.
happened to Scott?
Heiko, do you have anything to show yet?
No, I just started. Yeah.
No worries. No worries. Okay, just me and Drooby Doo.
Oh,
Drooby
hey,
Doo.
Aiko's here.
Yeah, Ron, I said hi to you earlier.
I wasn't looking at the screen. I was doing something else. But I should have heard your hi.
I'm the only girl in the stream right now. So that was me.
Yeah.
Ron, when you were working on the Justice League cartoon, did you work on any of the Green Lantern ones?
Yeah, I worked on all of the episodes. Yeah. Do you have a question about them, or?
No, well, I mean, I don't know.
Tell us the story, Ron.
Yeah.
Story about what?
Your time on Justice League.
Oh.
Surely something memorable must
It
have
was a
happened
fun-
in the time you were working on it.
Yeah, nothing about the show, just the shenanigans we got into. That's about it.
Okay, don't name any names, but tell us a shenanigan.
A shenanigan.
Yeah, I don't know. Rubber band fights with the Scooby Doo crew.
Oh, God.
You know, stealing their food whenever they had food on their side.
So who won? Who won the rubber band fight? Was it the Justice League crew or the Scooby Doo crew?
I don't know. There was just a flurry of rubber bands being flown back and forth in the studio.
Sounds horrible.
I think we all won. I think we all won because we all had fun.
As long as nobody lost an eye, then you all won.
Somebody
Something,
did get
the
hit in
friends
the
you made
eye,
along the
though.
way. Something.
Somebody did get hit in the eye.
Oh God.
Robert Robert Haberlin, who is
Hey,
who is
no
one of
names.
the
Don't
li-
get me in trouble now.
oh,
Uh oh.
oh no, he's the guy that got hit. So he wasn't the one that instigated, but he did get hit. He said he got hit in the eye, but I don't think it was like full force because his eye is just watery. And now he's like the one of the background leads on some of these shows.
The background lead. What does that mean?
So he's like right below the art director if they have an art director. So he will take the lead on how the backgrounds will look like, and then the art director will come in and put in like his take on it also. But yeah, the lead background designer is the one that kind of establishes what he thinks the show should look like, and then of course it goes to the producers and the art directors. So you have a lead background designer and you have a lead character designer.
So is that a career track for you someday, or you don't want that job?
No, because I was backup on some of the, like, for Great North. When our lead went on vacation, I was like backup, and it's just a lot of there wasn't a lot of drawing done, just going over the designs for everybody's one and correcting them. It's more tedious, and it wasn't that fun.
You have to take the fun in like harassing the other people.
Well, I would do that in my notes, but yeah. But other than that, I look at them and they hardly do anything. That there's in the pre-design, before the show starts, you do a lot of concept artwork. So that's the fun part. But then once you're in production already, yeah, it's a lot of administrative stuff. Meaning, you look at the drawings that they turn in, like, oh, okay, this needs to be fixed, this needs to be done, and there's a lot of meetings and not a lot of drawing. So
So how
not that fun.
if there's not a lot of drawing, how do they convey what they want as the look and feel of the show?
Oh, see, like I said, it's during pre-design. We have a pre-design phase. So before the show even starts, any episodes, the leads will come up with, along with the art director, the look of the show. So, like, for instance, now the new show Stewie is in the pre-design phase. So they have their leads and art director doing a lot of concept work for Stewie. The designers won't go on until October when they start the episodes. So they would have established the look of the characters and the backgrounds by then.
So they do get to draw during that phase. Am I understanding correctly?
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
yeah, that's the fun part, doing that. But then once you get into the meat of the season, which is the bulk of it, then yeah, you're mostly doing. Sometimes you'll help out if there's too many BGs to be done. You'll do your part, but yeah.
Interesting.
Well, the fun part, I remember the fun part is when I had to help out with BGs, and then I had to approve my own BG.
I like the PG.
Yeah, so you had to like approve your BG, and they'll take it to the paint department. They'll paint it. So I would write comments on mine says like awesome drawing, keep it up, and here's stuff like that. And darn it, people like you. That kind of a lot of inspirational notes. Yeah, that's what he used to do, and we were surprised that they actually went with John Stewart for the as the Justice League Green Lantern.
The DEI
But I
lantern.
guess they wanted, yeah, I think they wanted more diversity in there, so they went with John Stewart instead of Hal Jordan.
Well, it was like when they had Green Lantern in the Superman cartoon. I think it was Kyle Rayner. It was sort of like a kind of a like a sort of a
Yeah.
like kind of a mashup of like Hal Jordan and Kyle Rayner. So I assumed when they did the Justice League cartoon, the Green Lantern they would use would be the one from the Superman series, but instead they went with John. But
No.
they did him
Yeah.
well. He was a good character.
Mark
Yeah,
was
they
telling
did.
Kyle was on the mac and cheese box for the show.
Was he? I don't remember a whole bunch of stuff like that.
Aiko, did you watch the Justice League?
No, when was that from?
I think you're about the right age.
When was it from?
Early 2000s.
Early 2000?
Oh yeah, I was depressed then, so I missed everything in that era. That was college. I hated college. Worst time of my life. I missed out on like all of GameCube.
How about now? Did it get better since then? Hopefully.
Oh yeah, hashtag it gets better.
Okay, good. Oh yeah, I think in Justice League 2, we replaced Aquaman with Hawkgirl.
Yeah, but I thought that was a good choice. I like Hawk Girl.
Oh yeah.
She was one of my
Choice.
favorite characters on the show.
Wait, is that the background where John hooks up with Hot Girl? So I hear about that. Or was that
Yeah.
the comics or was
Oh,
that the
yeah.
show?
They made them involved.
Involved. Entangled.
It gets
Okay.
complicated because she ends up sort of
Yeah.
betraying the league, but then she comes around and
Yeah. She betrays Earth to the Thanagarians.
We talked about like He-Man and then seeing the character again in Sheep Detective. It's weird for me watching Hawk Girl and realizing that, hey, that's Dora the Explorer.
Is it?
Yeah. In the
Did
first
not
live
know
action
that.
movie,
oh no shit.
she was Dora.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And yes, I watched the live action Dora the Explorer.
So the person that voiced Hawk Girl was Dora?
No,
No.
the live action Hawk Girl was Dora.
Oh, that's right. The new one, huh?
From
That's right.
Superman.
Yeah, wasn't she in Transformers? One of the Transformers? And wasn't she one of the spider people?
I don't know.
Yeah, what was that? What was that? Not Spider-Man movie, but it was, with the whole. Oh, was it Madam Web?
Madam,
Shit, was she in Madam Web?
was she? I don't think she was in Madam Web.
Yeah. No, she wasn't Madam Web. She was one of those,
Was she in Madam Web? I'll have to verify that.
spider people. I don't know what you call them. Right?
I'm looking up right now to verify.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
But yeah, I think it's the same person.
Let's see. Yeah, Isabella Merced.
Oh, you're right. It is. Isabella Merced, yeah.
So was she
She
in
was in
Madam Web?
Web.
She was in Madam Web. She was of the three girls, the three teen girls. She was the Latina theme girl, obviously.
I gotta be honest. That movie, like, I obliterated that memory.
I'm not blaming you.
I don't remember a lot of details about it.
It's got a 1 star on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh God.
I think that movie was meant for like 13-year-old girls.
I gotta be honest with you. 15-year-old girls deserve better.
Well, I would agree with that too, but I'm just saying that's what I think that movie was for.
Yeah. I don't know. I
She
think it was.
played Spider Girl?
Well, I mean, they didn't really show it until the very end, and it's like just a hint because they were planning on making more movies, right? they were planning on making more movies
Until the box office tickets came back.
So they were trying to set up for a movie with some Spider Girls.
Yeah.
It did not. It did not pan out.
I mean, other than Wonder Woman, is there any other females like superhero movie that did good?
Well, they did good. I mean, I like Black Widow, but
Black Widow did good.
No, because it got slammed in during the COVID time.
Captain Marvel made money.
Not the second one though, right?
But yeah, the Black Widow movie was one of those ones that it had a quick turnaround from theater to online streaming because of COVID.
Yeah.
So
The
they didn't get as long as the theaters they should have,
The Marvels didn't do very well, which was a bummer because I actually thought it was pretty good. But.
Yeah, I like the Marvels.
Oh. That's like the second Captain Marvel movie, right?
Yeah. I liked Supergirl. I was bummed that didn't do very well.
Yeah. Supergirl was fun. I don't know what people want.
Yeah, people said it wasn't good. It wasn't good?
I liked it. But, well, I know.
People were saying they didn't understand the motivation for her about like her gabber. I think people are just being stupid about that movie. What's not to understand?
Did you watch it?
Mm.
No, but I just saw like reviews on it.
I was gonna say I was gonna be shocked if you actually went to a movie.
No, I didn't, but I saw the reviews on it, and people were harping on it because they didn't see why like what happened to her gabber would be motivation enough for her to do all the stuff she did. I disagree with that. That is more than
Clearly, they don't have pets.
huh?
Clearly, these people don't have pets.
Clearly. Or they're the kind of people that have pets but don't deserve them. Don't treat them right.
Then you shouldn't have pets.
Exactly. If they're not your sister, brother, or kid, then you should not have them at all.
Hey, Drew, since you know so much about the Green Lanterns, are they able or can anybody use their ring?
Um, that's a really good question. I I don't think like just anybody can pick up the ring. I think the ring like it has to be like unlocked for you or whatever.
Yeah. And I thought the ring is only for the one it chooses. So I'm wondering why John Stewart is able to use Hal's ring.
Well, so in the comics, John was chosen by the Guardians to be Hal's replacement,
Right.
and so he's like they've already keyed it to him. But John didn't have his for a long time. John didn't have his own ring. He would just use Hal's ring. I have a I have a Justice League comic where uh, Hal is taking a shower, and then his Justice League communicator goes off because they're like calling the team together for some whatever crisis, and Hal slips in the shower and knocks himself out, and his ring, he had his ring off, and it was sitting on like the bathroom counter or whatever, and the ring flies off and pops itself onto John Stewart's hand. And it was like it's actually the Justice League comic where they first meet John Stewart.
Is
And of
that
course,
how he got his ring?
no, he'd already been in the Green Lantern comic, but he hadn't interacted with the Justice League yet.
Oh.
But Green Arrow, because Green Arrow and Green Lantern, had like a lot of adventures together. And when he shows up, and everybody's like, "Hey, who is this black guy?" So in the Green Lantern comic, and Green Arrow is like, "Yeah, I know this guy. He's crazy. He vouches for him."
Did they say it just like that, Drew? Hey, who's this black guy?
Yeah, Superman is like, "What's up with this Negro?"
Oh my goodness.
In Justice League War, Batman and Green Lantern were walking around, and Green Lantern was lecturing Batman, and Batman says, "What does this do?" And the Green Lantern looked
Yeah, I remember that.
he changes
I remember that.
back into his civilian clothes, and he goes, "Hey, how'd you do that?" And Batman's like, I guess it works on concentration, and you weren't concentrating.
Yeah, he's right.
You won't do that again. And then Batman says, not unless I want to.
That's why we all love bats.
Yeah.
That's just basically winged gabbers. They
Yeah.
right? They have the same fate. Gabber.
Mm-hmm.
Particularly the fruit bats.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Yeah.
They have good
They look
bundles.
like flying chihuahuas.
Yeah.
Aren't they called the flying foxes?
Yeah, the flying fox. It's a particular breed. Has like a 7-foot wingspan.
Oh, that's scary.
You ever seen that gigantic one? The super gigantic one? That was
A
hanging.
bat?
Yeah, there was this guy. He went out into his backyard one day, and on the back of one of the rafters of his barn or something, his gigantic bat was just hanging there. He's like, whoa! He took a picture, and he turned around, and he walked back into the house.
Where was this?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
Oh.
I think the flying foxes are like in Indonesia or something. They have some really big bats in Australia. They're that kind. They're like fruit eating ones. They don't eat they won't bite you. They won't.
Giant golden crown flying fox.
Oh yeah, I saw a picture of that. They're like people sized, huh?
Yeah, that thing was like, yeah. If I saw that thing in real life,
Yeah, it'd be so cute. It's just like a giant gabber, like my glossy girl, but with wings.
it looks like a guy in a costume, kind of just hanging there.
I hope I meet that gabber someday. Why did all that like that?
I saw some pretty big bats when I was in Australia, but they weren't that big. They were more chihuahuas.
Did you see any giant spiders?
I didn't see any giant ones, but I saw some pretty good sized ones.
What was the biggest spider you saw?
It was probably about its size as like a
Spider-Man.
50-cent piece. My daughter and I were walking around, and I saw this spider was really colorful. And I was like, wow, because it had like yellow and like purple and all these like colors on it. And I got real close to it because I wanted to try to take a picture of it. And my daughter was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Do you see how colorful this spider is?" She's like, "Get away from it." And I was like, "Okay, bye."
Oh man, did you get a picture of it?
I tried, but my phone back then didn't have really good like for close up. Like I couldn't. It was too blurry. It just wouldn't come through.
Oh man.
But she was like, "You're too close," and I was like, "I want to get a picture." And she's like, "It might be poison."
Spider.
She was like, "Everything here tells you don't." I don't know if it was or not, but the way that they're trained there is basically, if you see a spider, you just stay the hell away from it.
Yeah, I guess it could be
everything
poison,
is.
yeah. Still.
Yeah, I think I.
I mean, Australia is
Yeah, I think
trying
I
to
heard. Yeah, I think they said everything in Australia can kill you, right?
Yeah. I have a picture of me in Okinawa picking up a lionfish. Or maybe not Okinawa, but like somewhere in southern Japan on some remote island we went to. And yeah, I was picking up a lionfish because he was so cute and I felt bad for him. They just threw him on the ground. And then all these Japanese fishermen started yelling at me and I didn't understand why because they're speaking dialect. And then someone told me that he was poisonous. But someone took a picture of me holding him, so that was good. It was worth it.
He didn't get stung?
Nope. He was like near death. I don't know. The
Oh.
fishermen like hauled him up with the rest of their catch, and they just left him on the ground, the floor of the boat, to die. I felt bad for him.
Oh.
I threw him back in the water, but then he just ended up bottoming up after that.
You feel bad for him until
So
I
he's
turn
still
around
alive?
and he.
I wish he jumped up and gabbed me. That would mean he was okay.
So it eventually died?
Yeah.
Oh.
But they gotta get you with like their spines, don't they?
Yeah.
That's what they want you to believe.
Yeah, they can get you with their just by looking at you.
Oh, he was so cute. He was a pretty turtle.
You turn around and
That's how it starts. Yeah, look at me, I'm cute, and then you know what? You're dead.
Yeah. Worth
Dead,
it.
convulsing, on the ground, shaking, twerking.
Oh no, I don't want to go out twerking out there.
And your last thought was, I thought I would get superpowers if I got bitten.
Oh
Nope.
man, I tried. Sounds like something I would do.
I tried to turn myself Spider-Man when I was a kid. I thought
You tried to.
By what kind of spider?
I just had like caught like a regular spider. I don't know.
What happened to my thing?
Uh-oh.
Well, what
Hey,
happened?
little stream hiccup again. Hold on, let's get everybody back in.
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
everybody's
everything
back.
went dark.
Yeah, little stream hiccup happens every now and then.
So did you get bit?
No, so I tried to take two darts and stick them into an electrical socket, and I'd hoped that I could like zap the spider in between them.
Oh my god.
I was little. I could have been more than 5.
Yeah.
My father caught me. He was furious.
Oh.
And he was like, "You're lucky you didn't kill yourself." And I was just like, "I want to be Spider-Man." Like
Yeah, that's kind of a reckless age, isn't it?
his dad was like, "Don't be like Spider-Man."
He was more like, "I know we shouldn't let you watch all these damn cartoons."
Is that what your dad said? True. Nobody likes Spider-Man.
No, actually,
Or that's why nobody likes Spider-Man.
my father read Spider-Man every day in the newspaper.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
It was one of his favorite comic strips.
Back then, they used to have like kind of like those kind of like interesting like comics and not just the typical Kings and Liquid stuff. Yeah, Kathy's and the Beetle Babies and Peanuts.
Yeah, man, they used to have like adventure stuff.
Yeah.
My dad loved Beetle Bailey. Loved the funny shenanigans of Private Beetle Bailey.
And my father liked the funny stuff too, but he also liked all the adventure stuff.
We're doing on time. Hour and 30 minutes. Let me do some housekeeping while I'm sitting here drawing. Promotions. Anybody have stuff coming up that we should talk about? I didn't get my promos in. Hold on. Let's see. I think we had something for Ico, right? Let me.
Yeah, I have a market distribution.
Yeah, 1 second. I gotta open my email real quick and download it. I was running late for the stream here, so let's see. All right, so overlays. Upload a new overlay. Loads. And here's what Ico's got coming up. All right, you want to tell us about this, Ico?
Yeah, it's just my monthly market at Salt. That there's going to be local vendors there. Some of us made our own stuff. I did, of course. And yeah, buy Gabber gear.
How's the weather over there? Did that other tropical storm pass, or?
I didn't feel anything from it. Did you guys?
No, nothing.
Tropical storm Moke? Nothing?
False alarm, hopefully.
Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, we just got a lot of humidity and
Yeah, it's muggy as that.
a little bit of rain. But oh god, the humidity's been miserable the last couple days.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, it has.
Let's see. Let me see.
It's pretty bad over here too in LA.
Drew, this is what you have for promos. You want to tell us about this, Drew?
Oh, the comic?
Yep.
What is that?
I'm doing it. It's a flip book. So like you read it, you hold it like one way and you can read it, and then you flip it over and you can. There's more stories the other way.
Oh.
And it was a bunch of stuff I had. I thought it'd be good to just put it all in one book and put together, and I'm gonna have it ready for Maui Comic Con in October.
Yeah.
Maui Comic Con. Wait, flip book? What about Filipinos?
Now, Ron. You wouldn't do that.
I got excited.
I'm trying to.
I got excited for a bit.
Yeah, Drew's making comics.
I'm gonna say the only way I could get away with that is if I got like Lorenzo Trinidad to collaborate with me or something.
Comics
probably
with a
There's
K.
probably a few Gutierrez's in the Philippines, no?
No, they are.
I'm sure
When I
there is.
was in the Navy and I came to the ship, all the Filipino guys thought I was Filipino.
That's right, Mestizo.
Ron, have you been to the Philippines?
No.
Seriously?
No? No, wait, I have. But I think I was like 4 or 5.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. They got to take you
'Cause I
to the
just
mother.
remember
They got to take you to
I
the
just-
motherland at least once.
Yeah. I think yeah, it was 4 or 5. I just remember pictures. I hardly remember any experience over there.
Because obviously, being in the Navy, I've been in Manila a couple times.
Right. And what was it back? Subic Bay? Was that what the naval base called?
We hiccup again?
U.S. base is there now, do they?
Okay, we hiccuped again. Sorry, guys.
Oh yeah.
Hoping nobody was in the middle of saying something.
Yeah, I was saying that. Do they have any military bases in the Philippines now? Not anymore, huh?
I don't think they do anymore.
Yeah.
They probably have contracts to use facilities, but they don't.
Mm.
I went to Subic, and the old base that was like a U.S. base it's handed over to the Philippines now, and one of the old barracks is a casino now, or at least was when I was there. It was like 20 years.
Now it's a casino.
Baguio City, Angeles City was where the air base was, the airport.
Oh.
And then I married into the
Wasn't
Filipino
wasn't
mafia, so I've gone there with my wife.
Wait, wasn't it called Clark? Was it called Clark?
Yeah, there was a Clark Air Base.
Yeah, Angeles City. Yeah. So I've flown through Clark, Angeles City, just for a one night layover. Been to Subic Bay a couple times, and then I've been to Bukana ni Cavite with my wife.
Say that 3 times fast.
No.
Try saying that 3 times fast. Yeah, so Mike, I think you're more Filipino than I am.
I doubt that.
Cultural wise, anyway. Culturally, probably more.
My mother-in-law is always trying to talk to me in Tagalog, and I have to tell her I don't speak Tagalog now. Do you speak Tagalog, Ron? Or Ilocano, one of the two?
No. I can understand a few words.
when I was dating my wife, or when we first married, I used to hang out in the Filipino store with her family. And the customers would assume that if I was at the counter, that you must be Filipino. And they'd start rattling stuff off me.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, that's.
It's like hindi pa ako marunong magsalita ng Tagalog. Oh yeah, sure you don't.
Wow, I guess that means you don't speak Tagalog.
Yeah. Ramina saying she was born at Clark Air Base. It's no longer active. There you go. Thank you, Ramina. We have confirmation that Clark is not active.
Oh.
Subic was my first and last time I went to a casino. Decided I wasn't going to bring like my cards or anything. I just got like $200 cash, and that was all I was going to allow myself to gamble. And I thought I was going to be like James Bond and play blackjack and roulette, and lost everything in like 20 minutes. I had just enough left over to get a drink, and I grabbed a drink, and then I went back to the ship.
Well, it was good discipline, at least.
I knew if I had the means, I would probably take out my money and try to keep playing. I figured if I left my wallet back on the ship, I would at least, save myself from losing everything.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
no John today.
John's in San Francisco, I think.
Yeah, did anybody know he was going to that
Where's he going?
Pokemon Worlds?
A while ago, but it's just kind of we all just kind of forgot about it, and then John's in San Francisco.
Wait, did you guys know he was going?
I did.
I think he mentioned it a while ago.
Oh, I didn't
But
know.
it's just one of those things, we don't think about it,
And why is he there?
For Pokemon.
Oh.
I think he's there as a civilian, so I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, he's not attending, or he's not attending. I mean.
Hmm.
Isn't that like you gotta have? Isn't that like a lottery just to be able to attend that thing?
You know
I think
what?
so.
I think like the last time I was in Hawaii, you had to be on a you have to win a lottery thing to even be able to apply to go to it.
Oh,
I don't,
what?
Maybe. I
To
don't
just
know.
to just go to it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's Pokemon World, though. I think it's like a different thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know if it's Card Party or I don't know. Maybe it's in Anaheim. I can't.
All right, we got 15 minutes left. Do I want to try to draw something else or not? Just quick.
How much time was it?
14 minutes.
15 minutes. Okay.
I think I finished my John Stewart. I think I'm done with him. I can do some other. You guys keep drawing. I'm gonna load something up. Next week's topic is the Gonagai. Am I saying that right?
Cue
Oh,
the
yeah,
honey.
Golden
Go Nakai. Go Nakai.
So someone tell me about Gonagai.
Skibby.
Oh no.
I know his birthday's the 6th. That's why we're doing his topic. But what's he known for?
Cutie honey.
Mazinga Z.
Mazinga Z.
So we'll be doing stuff based on his work and celebrating his birthday a little early. And that way you guys will have stuff to post when it's actually his birthday on the 6th.
He's sort of a, associated mostly with like giant robot stuff, but Cutie Honey was kind of an influence on Sailor Moon.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. I know the theme song for that because my Japanese friends used to like to sing it at karaoke.
Let's hear it.
What? No,
Let's hear it.
I've never sung it. Something about
Is
a
Scott
girl.
singing it? I don't know if Scott's singing it or not. Scott could just be making up lyrics as far as I know.
Oh yeah, that sounds right.
Honey flash.
What is
My earbuds are dying.
Is that what that beep was? Your earbuds are dying?
Ultraman, you got 3 minutes left.
We'll do last looks in a couple more minutes, so it's all good.
I feel like Hayato from the beta capsule is wearing it.
Beep boop.
We actually have 8 people watching. What are you guys watching?
No. Really? Why?
Of course, like I know one is Lawrence. I know that, right?
No.
I'm watching, or I was watching.
And then,
I think
another one is Drew. I saw Ramina made a comment. I don't know if Darren's watching, or one of our regulars.
Where's Karen today? Karen, you here?
He hasn't said nothing, but you'll have to say something about Batman or the Punisher or something, and then Darren will chime in. Oh, that's not right.
Because of Earth's atmosphere, Drew has 3 minutes before he has to return to his planet.
He's going to turn into a pumpkin.
turn into Hayata.
Yeah, I have to do some research between now and next week, so I didn't grow up with how do you say it again? Gonagi?
Go Nagai.
Gonagai.
Go Nagai.
Aiko, are you familiar with them?
Not at all. Except for the Cutie Honey thing. But that's just the song, really.
You just know the song, you don't know the character and stuff?
No.
Mazinger sounds familiar.
Based on the song, it didn't really sound like an anime I would want to watch.
He's kind of dirty old man.
Yeah, that's not me.
Kind of a dirty old man, huh? Right up my alley then, right?
I think he did Kiko comment too, didn't he?
I try not to be a dirty old man. You do have to bite your tongue sometimes to keep saying stuff.
Oh, he did Devilman. I forgot. He also did Devilman.
Ron, are you working on something right now for work?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're going into the studio now too, right?
Only 3 days a week.
Really, only 3 days a week. Yeah.
Yeah, for now. Until they say everybody back in.
Yeah.
Because the any production that's starting like around now has to go in, or the studios are making them go in. But productions like Simpson and Family Guy and American Dad and Us, yeah, we're still not 5 days a week at the studio. But we feel eventually they're gonna tell us, "Hey, get back in there 5 days a week." Yeah, I mean the Simpsons and Family Guy series and American Dad, they're all still working at home. Those lucky bastards.
Oh, lucky.
Yeah, I wish I could commute, telecommute, but I can't do it
Mm,
because all our production equipment's in the shop. I can't print stuff from home and fold stuff and tape stuff,
yeah.
mount stuff. I can't do all that stuff. I can do the design part. It's like when we were at COVID, we worked what we call port and starboard. Like I would work one day and my coworker would work the next, and we'd switch days. You just can't do graphics production remotely. It has to be somebody there to
Mm.
actually physically put stuff together. Right, one last time. Stuff coming up here. Ico's got the Makers Market. Let's see. What are you going to have there?
I'm trying to bring more like really out there stuff, like my blossom top that I've been making. Like it's a top that's made of gabber fabric, but it's shaped like a bloss. So something different, something that people cannot get anywhere else because I came up with it. So hopefully people will grab it.
And, Drew's working on his flip comic book, not flip the racial slur, flip the reverse sides.
Thanks for clarifying.
Yeah. What are the stories about in the flip comic?
Oh, all kinds of stuff.
I can see we've got. Are these new characters, or have you used these characters before in like Mashmeister?
Um, no, I don't think I've used most of them before. Some of it is like drawings that I found that I sort of forgot about and decided to color and then letter just to sort of utilize them.
Okay, I think let's do last looks. You guys ready? Last looks. I'll go ahead and bring me up, Lauren. I killed my. On that word looks right on camera.
John
He doesn't look that washed out. I think that's closer, but then you get that keystone. Those colors look more correct there, but The asterisk is more correct there. Anyway, it's John Stewart. All right, who's next?
Bada,
Scott, you ready?
bada, bada.
Bada, 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 bada. That doesn't look like Batman. The old Hal Jordan, classic Hal Jordan, in the green Ugg boots. Thank you, Scott. Drew, you ready?
Yep.
Ready.
Okay.
Ah,
Wow.
pretty good. We got the lantern with the ring.
Oh.
All right. Looks good. All right. And last but not least, Aiko.
I just did some outline.
Some outlines. Are there visible outlines?
Hopefully.
All right.
I just did some Lantern Gabermon.
Yay.
Interesting. All right. Thank you. Looks cool. I think that's it. Ron, you're not showing anything, right?
No.
All right. All right. Thank you for watching. Everybody say aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha.